good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayrosida and today I'd like to talk to you about chapter 6, format and presentation. The lectures is Mrs. Eva.
I want to explain that lesson, the title of Language Curriculum Evaluation and Design, and I want to tell you about chapter 6, format and presentation. Okay, some part will be discussed, have 6 parts. The first part is about format and other parts of the curriculum design process. The second part is about guidelines for deciding on a format. The third part is about following a set format. The fourth part is about block and threads. And the fifth part is about techniques and activities. And last, about tasks and presentation.
Okay, before I want to explain that article, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, I want to explain the first part, format and other parts of the curriculum design process. The data gathered from needs and environment analysis and the principles chosen to maximize learning in activities that involve the learners.
I'd like to talk to you about the first part is format. It is a format and presentation part of the curriculum design process that is applied what is known about teaching and learning process. Format from teaching learning process is very important because format is a foundation or basic to teaching learning process in classroom or outroom.
The second part is about guidelines for deciding on a format, the goals, material, each to use and practicing in the teaching learning process. The results of the guidelines for deciding on a format have 5. The first, meaning focus input, example listening and reading, and then meaning focus output, example speaking and writing, and then language focus learning, example pronunciation, vocabulary, and etc. And then fluency development. Influence of easy, familiar material, focus on communicating message and practice. And last, comprehension question, example reading and answer some question.
The second part is about developing for deciding on a format. Have 5 the results. The first, meaning focus input. Focus on the meaning of the message and the large quantity of input. For example, listening and speaking. And then the second, the results of guideline for deciding on a format is a meaning focus output. Focus in conversation and also monologue that is getting the listener or the reader to understand language. For example, speaking and writing. The results of deciding on the format is a language-focused learning. Focus on language features like pronunciation, spelling, grammatical construction, and so on. And then the results is fluency development. Needs to be fluency practice in each of the 4 skills of listening, reading, speaking, and writing. And the last, the result is comprehension question. Focus on reading involves the learners answering comprehension questions of various kinds. Their kinds can include pronominal questions, true and false question, and then multiple choice question.
Okay. The third part is about following a set format. Have 3 definitions. The first, listening input usually with a meaning focus, and then language focused learning taking up points from the listening, and the last, meaning focused output mainly speaking, often involving pair and group work and a game-like activity.
And the third part is following a set format. If we will do activity in teaching learning process, we should know what format. What will you do in the teaching learning? And we can find some materials to use in classroom or in outroom.
The fourth part is about block and threads. Block lesson where lesson has a set format. Example listening and reading input, language focus activity, and meaning focus output. And then threads are activities that run through a series of lessons. Example goal, activity, variation, teachers, preparation, and group size.
And the fourth part is about block and threads. Do you know block and threads? Okay, the first I want to explain block. Block of this kind provides support for the lesson planner in that range for the goals that the teacher wants to achieve. And threads is planning and have chance and interview about learning teaching process.
And then the fifth part is techniques and activities. Have for process, the first experiences activities, sample discussion process, and then share activities, group composition, and then guide activities, complete the tasks, and the last independent activities is the ultimate goal and of the other three. And the last, task and presentation. Decide of the main teaching techniques and activities. Plan the format of the lesson. Check the format against principles. And the last, write the lesson.
And the fifth part is about techniques and activities. Is design lesson, can do activities, avoid learning goals and principle of learning. And the last, tasks and presentation is what they think of as curriculum design lesson in sets of learners to content and sequencing or monitoring and assessment.
And this is a pictures from format and presentation have relationship between curriculum design, learning process, output, and input.
Okay, look at the whiteboard. I want to explain that, right? The first, format and presentation, have relationship between curriculum design, learning process, output, and input. The first, format and presentation, have basic curriculum design, and this is using in the learning process, and this is the result. Have 2. Output is speaking and writing, and the result of input have 2, same with output, right? Listening, and then reading.
Any questions so far? Okay, the conclusion of this chapter is the aim of this part of the curriculum design process is to choose teaching and learning techniques and design the lesson plans. Okay, maybe that's enough slide for me. I hope you all will interest to look at. Thank you.
Okay, maybe that's enough. Explain from me. I hope you get information and knowledge and you can apply in teaching learning process. Thank you very much for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you. Goodbye.